Hey there, everybody. It's the author AuthorASnorton, and you're joining me for an edition of the Fast 15. As we normally do about this time, we take about 15 minutes to kind of pause, check up, check in, enjoy an encouraging note from any of the books or audiobooks, and then close out with a few announcements. As you know, when life is lifing, you might not be able to wait until the next day or the evening or what have you to kind of pause and reboot. So I hope, just like this works for me, I hope it works for you and others, whether it's this time or any time. To stay connected with me, you may add me on Instagram at AuthorASnorton. When you do so, please click on the link in the bio that will take you to my Linktree, which is linktr.ee/AuthorASnorton. And when you do that, you can check out the newsletter, all the social media, the website, the information on the Author Andrew Snorton blend in collaboration with Fonte's Coffee, archival editions of the Conversation Corner with the Status Network and the live TV channel, Lens Depends podcast, and other news and notes. So make sure to like, share, add, repost, all that, and then some. So before we get into our topic for the day, as you know, I try to make sure as best as possible to acknowledge people who are doing well, people who might not be doing well. For those that aren't doing well, as you know, sometimes the holidays can really be a stressful time. So if you or somebody you know is going through stress and it's related to family, it's related to work, it's related to community, it's related to finances, it's related to health, or just general stress, please know that there are people who care about you. Please take the time you need to identify constructive ways in order to handle whatever life is throwing at you. So if it requires professional help and counseling, if it means you need to change up the people you're around, the way that you move and operate, those types of things, please identify constructive ways because there's someone who needs you. So please share that narrative and that message with those in need. We know on the flip side, there are people who are doing extremely well. People who've got a new job. They might have traveled, seen a movie, whatever. There are still positive things taking place, and we have to feed off of those positives. So definitely celebrate, especially if you had to work through something. Just don't go overboard, but definitely take time to feed off the positive things that are taking place. So those are the messages we always try to do before we get into any of our reading for the day. So today I'm going to do the reading a little bit differently. Usually it's the first Wednesday of the month where I'll pick a selection from a different author who's influenced me. But in light of the news of the transition of the Dr. Nikki Giovanni, I think it's only right that we use today to pull one of her legendary and timely quotes and messages. If you're not familiar with Dr. Nikki Giovanni, author, poet, speaker, advocate, educator, just a tremendous body of work, a tremendous impact left across so many different arenas. If you got the chance to see her in person, consider yourself very fortunate. If not, she's already left a footprint with all of her works. Check out the work that she's done. It is still timely, it is still relevant, and that leads me to a quote of hers that definitely speaks volumes. Deal with yourself as an individual worthy of respect. Deal with yourself as an individual worthy of respect. Now that is saying a whole lot right there. We hear the word respect tossed around time and time again, but we see that there are people who move in very disrespectful manners. And I think about, parallel quotes where there's people that want respect at this level, but they dish out respect at this level. And come on, player, that you can't do that. And there are probably numerous examples you can point to, whether highly visible or not, where people basically operate in a disrespectful manner, but they want to be respected. That's a conflict and it's a contradiction. And no, if you want, like they say, what respect given, respect earned. If you want to be dealt with on this level, treat with people on this level. And then you can sort out who's really treating you at this level, who's treating you below, or who's treating you at a greater level. But don't come around here like some people who are given the title of a leader and they are clearly disrespectful. Hard to respect someone who's utterly disrespectful. And that comes back to the quote one more time that Dr. Giovanni said. Deal with yourself as an individual worthy of respect. there's a message right there. So a couple of quick things before we got to hustle. Upcoming events, December 14th, 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at Bo's Books and Brews in Raleigh, North Carolina. This is the rescheduled date for my author's talk. It was originally supposed to be the end of October, but I got sick, and I'll talk about that another day. But thank you to the folks at Bo's Books and Brews for the reschedule. So make sure to join me this Saturday. Shouts to Jazzy B for real. She'll be serving as the host and moderator. So check out her work, as she's done tremendous work across arts and entertainments. That's this coming Saturday. Shouts to Trends Urban Cafe, as not only are they carrying the medium roast, but they are carrying the bourbon infused. So you definitely want to make sure to grab a cup real soon. Of course, thanks to everybody at Fonte's Coffee, who's our collaborative partner that does tremendous work. So stop by in store, order online, all that, and then some. Enjoy a cup of really good coffee, and of course, enjoy a sip with Snorton, with the Author Andrew Snorton blend. Belated shouts to the Metro Atlanta chapters of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Last Wednesday was our Founders Day, and last week was a good series of programming from mental health and wellness to social events and more. So many thanks to all the brothers who, played a role in making that happen. Let's see. And of course, shouts to the Alphas of Atlanta nonprofit. They do some tremendous work, and they'll have an announcement coming up real soon about the first weekend in May. So you need to stay tuned. Trying to see if there's anything else. New Jersey, Long Branch, New Jersey. If you're in Long Branch, Eatontown, Shrewsbury, Red Bank, Neptune, Asbury Park, Ocean Township, mark your calendars for January 30th from 5:30 to 7:30. I will be at the Book House in Long Branch. So you'll see save the date info coming up soon. And you need to make sure to check it out. So if you're on the shore in Monmouth County, you need to represent. Try to think if there's anything else that is happening. Just want to say thank you to everybody taking time to reach out, support, everyone that's liking, sharing, adding, reposting, every reader, every book club, every bookstore, every book festival, every special event, every coffee house, every cigar lounge, every restaurant. I know I've left out some, but charge it to my head and not to my heart. Thank you to each and every one of you for your support. And the thing is, with you supporting me, it helps me to support others. So for example, the coffee collab, yeah, it helps me, but it helps support Fonte's Coffee, which does tremendous work. You going and getting a cup at Trends or Humidor, any of these places, you're helping other, businesses as well. So everything I'm doing is not just about me. It's a collaborative, it's win-wins. Everybody gets a chance to benefit. So please keep doing what you're doing in supporting. Thank you for supporting me, but in supporting me, you're helping me support others. I guess those are really much the main things. There's going to be other things dropping soon for stuff happening in the first quarter of the year, but you gotta stay tuned on that one, and you gotta subscribe to the newsletter. If you're not subscribed to the newsletter, make sure to inbox me at AuthorASnorton, just with your email, and I'll put you on our mailing list. We just send it out twice a month, so you get stuff consistently, but it's not going overboard. All right, folks, gotta hustle, but until next time, please take good care out here during the holidays or any day. And I know I switched the order around, but the intent, whether small or big, a victory is a victory, whether slow or swift, movement is movement. Keep it victorious, keep it moving. Peace out, see you later. 06 to the good brothers. I'm gonna check you out soon. And again, hit me up in Raleigh on December 14th. Need to be there. All right, take care, and I'll talk to you later.